All right. We are here. Amber and Karina are so delighted to welcome you to our first show called Dating and Marriage Perspectives. Damn good to the last word. Yeah, we're excited to be here. And the point of our show is to just provide perspectives. Amber, she and I have been friends for quite some time, and we'll get into how we met a long time ago. Don't let this fool you. Yeah, Amber has her own perspectives on dating, marriage, relationships, just a whole lot.
Usually the right one.
And I've developed thick skin over the last few years.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Because I've grown because of your mentorship. And then I have my own perspectives, which mostly comes from a place of rom-coms, for example, romantic comedies, and other feel-good movies, and hope, just hope. Need that.
You got to have hope. Si se puedes.
Exactly.
Right?
Especially nowadays when there's not a whole lot of hope for us in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
That's another conversation.
That's right.
Anyway, Amber, you want to introduce yourself? Say hi to our friends.
Hey, my name is Amber, and I have been married for about almost 10 years now this year. And we have 3 beautiful children, 2 biological, one that I say he's my stepson, but I just say that he's my son. And I like to provide a very realistic realistic view. Sometimes it does not come off the way that I certainly intend it to be, because it's nothing but love. But it's very organic, and I have had to learn to scale back a little bit and know my audience a little bit better. So we'll see what comes out my mouth. You never know.
Unfiltered.
Yes.
But sometimes very much needed.
Yes. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Tell the truth. Absolutely. It's not sugar-coated.
Right.
Absolutely. And that's why I have to prepare myself before I come to you for advice. Anyway, everybody, yes, you just met Amber. My name is Karina. And part of my perspective on dating and marriages is that I'm dating. I'm the dating part of the dating and marriage perspective. And I got a lot of stories. And I think it's just worth getting together with Amber and share what some of those stories are. And prior to Amber being married, she also dated. So
a lot.
There will be a lot.
Yes.
There will be stories about life before marriage from Amber's experiences. So.
At least what I can share.
At least what you can share. I know it, safe space.
Yes.
As safe as this could be in the worldwide web world.
Yes.
The world twice. Anyway, all right. So I think the viewers want to know how we met. Like, first of all, how we came to have this idea, and then how you and I met. So which one should we go first?
Let's go with we should in the beginning.
The beginning. Yes. Once upon a time. Right.
On a dark, dreary night.
Okay. I just cannot. I will never forget how we met. It's just it's classic and it's unique, and I will never forget.
That's where we are today.
We are where we are. And it tells the story of both of us. It's the story of us. Okay, so I met Amber through her brother in 2003. I want to say, 2003.
Okay. Sounds right.
And hanging out at your house.
Mm-hmm.
And,
at night. Late at night. Yeah. We were just watching a movie, hanging out in the living room, very innocent.
And Amber finally comes home, like she said, late at night on a weekday.
I'm pretty sure it was a Friday.
It's a weekday.
Okay.
It's a weekday. It's not Saturday. It's not
Technically,
Sunday.
after 5, that starts the weekend.
Oh yeah, it was late. Well, okay, so it was the top of the weekend. I'll give
And
you
actually,
that.
it was Saturday morning around 2:30.
No, it wasn't that late.
It was late.
That late. No, it was later
Yeah.
on Friday, but it was not 2:00 in the morning.
I'm just saying, I had to work and then work again at a different job. And then I went out that night and then came home. And
Wait, were you working your second
Yes.
job too?
Yes.
Oh, I think that's a piece of information I never knew. That's why I'm thinking like it was like 8, 9.
No,
the latest?
no, I didn't go party out till late at night. So I'm just saying. That's why the thread was so thin by then.
Did you say that's why the thread was so thin back then?
Okay,
let's just get to the punchline of the story, the thread. Tell us about the thread. What are you talking about?
The thread was in the back of my pants.
And it split.
It split while dancing.
Amber comes home. I'm so glad I have this tissue right near me because they're coming down already. Excuse me, everybody. This is going to be a reoccurring situation where your homegirl, Karina, don't let this confuse you. Tears up when she laughs. Okay, moving on. So Amber comes home late. Sounds like real late. Possibly right into the morning of Saturday. And I say, hey, I'm Karina. She's like, yeah, I'm Amber. And she turns around and walks away from me. Clearly because she's been chilling.
I need some water.
She was chilling for quite some time, way post her work. And she was tired. And so she walks away from me. And the thread that she's talking about just couldn't do the job anymore, I guess.
I could not hold all this ass anymore after dropping it like it's hot. Okay.
Yeah, you did. So essentially her pants didn't last and she had a crack. Her pants were cracked and all I saw was flesh.
Yeah.
So
the booty.
I never met somebody for the first time where immediately I get to see their ass.
And the rest is history.
I might have to take that back at some point later on because I think that's a lie. I think that's a lie. Okay.
I just feel like I blessed you with that. Like you could see the light.
Oh, I saw the light, all right. The brown light.
Right. See, you're able to see that. And is perfect for our relationship since then.
Definitely has been a highlight of us getting together.
Yes, for sure. Yes, for sure.
I can't stand it. But I will never forget. Never forget.
That's right.
Except my little boy. I'm loving this t-shirt.
Tell them about it. I love it too.
It's just got a nice presence right now. Deuces. That's right. Now I see it's 22. It's my birthday, y'all. I just had to make t-shirts. It's just a special.
Well, that's a big deal.
Special way of seeing my birthday.
By the way, I met Brett on my birthday, 11/11/11. Just so you know.
Did you?
I'm just saying, I'm just throwing this out there. That year I knew it was going to be a good year. So I'm feeling this year for you too.
I never knew, Amber. 11/11/11.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be making t-shirts.
Oh, well, that was like 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
That doesn't matter.
But okay.
You'll look at it and you'll know.
Oh,
I mean, you already know. You don't need
Right.
a t-shirt to tell you.
right.
Well, that's really awesome.
Yeah. So I'm feeling this year for you, by the way. Maybe we'll be doing another podcast saying marriage and marriage perspectives.
Oh, hello.
Just saying, let's just throw that out there in the universe.
Let's just throw it out there.
Yeah,
It's in God's hands anyway.
true.
Exactly.
All good.
Okay, so we gave our audience, our viewers, our listeners a little story about how we met.
Yes.
Let's talk about how we came to be with this. Like how did this
I'm pretty sure we were drinking.
happen? When are we not?
That's true. That is true. That's true. Well, actually, I'm not this month, but on our next podcast, by the time it comes out, I will be drinking again. So that'll be good.
Me too. Dry January.
Dry January. And this has been the roughest one for me. I don't know why it's been so difficult.
It's been rough. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, usually it's fine, but oof, I'm ready for February 1st. Let's do this. Anyways. But no, we were drinking. We were at a bar, remember? And we are always talking about relationships and how we feel. And I'm always like, no, Kay, that's not right.
Are you telling me that it's not right? Is that
usually when we have those conversations, I'm like, well, let's look at it a different way.
Hence perspectives.
Absolutely. So you have your perspective, I have mine, and there's somewhere is right in the middle.
Perspectives.
Yes.
There's no right and wrong. It's experiences.
Yeah, for sure.
Experiences. And I think it's probably one of the I can't put the words together. It's probably a conversation that almost always happens between girlfriends, people. Like, were you dating? How are things? How's the family?
Right.
I think we get into that pretty easily every time you and I get together. And I think that's what folks are also kind of looking forward to. At least that's our hope.
Yeah, I think so. I think anytime you get girlfriends around, they want your honest opinion on how you feel, how they like the person you're dating, how they like your spouse. What are they doing that is working? I mean, those are the types of things we'll share.
You say this and it's really interesting, and I might be jumping the gun just a little bit. You and I know somebody who's going through a divorce. We won't say the name. But when she told me that this is happening to her, and then she told me she was sharing with other people, other friends, that was happening. Her friends, at least one of her friends said, I never liked him for you.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And, I bring this up because you said, people are hoping to learn to get from their girlfriends, true advice. Like,
yes.
True advice is do you see this person for myself?
Right.
Those kinds of things. I think you guys are a good couple. You seem to really work well together and all those things.
Yeah.
But then only to find out that many, many, many years later, this one friend of our mutual friend tells her, I never liked him.
Oh, wow.
It's just kind of like, and maybe I don't think this is one of our topics here, but maybe we add that.
I love that.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, people want to know, like, how do you really feel about this potential partner?
Right.
Because you know me, I know you. I would hope you would tell me. Let me take that back. Because you will tell me.
You already know
how her mouth went sideways real quick, and I already knew that I used the wrong word.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, either tell them to kick rocks.
You don't need to wonder, Karina. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
That's the truth.
Oh my gosh. All right. So yeah, let's keep that in mind because I think
Yeah.
that will be a really nice topic to explore. How true are your friends, or how truthful are your friends when it comes to a potential mate?
Mhm. I love that. I think we need to write that down. I'll write that down when we get off of here.
I think it's time for maybe some questions.
Okay.
So the viewers can get to know us a little bit more.
No, I like a shimmy.
Okay. All right. Let's shimmy towards the first question.
Okay.
You wanna go first? You want me to go first?
Let me go first if that's okay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we haven't really talked about this, so I was just like to hear, like, what is your favorite part of dating? Like, what do you like about it? What don't you like about it?
My favorite part of dating. Okay. So I mean meeting people.
Mhm.
I like meeting people. I like to meet people I probably typically wouldn't meet. So let's just say this. Most of my dating experience is online. I've met some guys either through you, a fix up, or somebody else is fixing me up, um, out somewhere. But those are rare. Those don't happen as much. So most of my dating experience is online. So online, I get to meet guys I probably typically wouldn't meet,
Mhm.
either because we live at different parts of town, or yeah, we live in different parts of town, or we probably wouldn't run into each other. So I like that I get to meet different people. It's probably my favorite part. I like dressing up, as you can kind of tell a little
Yes, you
bit. I
do.
like dressing up. I like showing up. I like putting my best foot forward, especially shoes. And you know that
My
so
shoes.
very well. Um, I like the potential of what could be between me and this other person. So I do like that. But it takes me a while to really appreciate that because there's just so much dating. Like there's a lot of people I could meet.
Right.
I know this isn't part of the question, but it's hard work. Like dating is hard work. I'm gonna stick to the question you asked me. So yeah, I enjoy meeting new people. I enjoy getting dressed. I like that maybe a Tuesday or Wednesday night I'm meeting somebody instead
Mhm.
of being done with work and I'm doing my usual night routine, dinner, and maybe watch a show and
Right.
write my paper or something. So that's exciting to know that I might have plans at some point during the week. So that's exciting about dating, right? Meeting new people and things like that.
Okay. I love that. I had some follow-up questions, but I figured I'll wait. I'll wait.
Go ahead. Shoot. Pew, pew.
Well, I mean, just curious, like when you are dating, is there something in particular you're looking for? Like give me one quality, and that's gonna make it tough, but give me one quality that you're looking for when you're dating.
I mean, when I meet them, or
Yeah, like yeah, when you meet them, besides their shoes looking good? Because I know that's right off the bat. Like, but
I want someone. Okay, what I'm looking a quality that I'm looking for to that person at the beginning of
yeah,
meeting.
uh-huh.
Someone who's open, like just open, and we don't know where the night's gonna take us. We might be done in 30 minutes. We might be done in 2 hours. We might be done in 7 hours.
Hmm.
So just like being open and not, and even though I'm not totally innocent. Sometimes I meet someone, I'm like, I don't think this is gonna last more than 30 minutes. But I've been proven wrong.
Oh, okay.
That I meet them, I'm like, I don't know, I don't know. But then after talking with them for a little bit and pouring a glass of wine, loosening up a little bit, and just enjoying the environment, like, you know what, this person's not so bad.
There's a saying, I don't know if you've heard this before, but it says he's a 2 at 10 and a 10 at 2.
He's a 2 at 10 and
And a 10 at 2 o'clock, meaning you've had so much to drink too. You don't care what it looks like.
Oh my God, Amber, everybody, there are times when Amber and I, not there were, yes, there were times when
Yes.
Amber and I are hanging out and it's almost midnight. Like we've had enough drinks. And sometimes Amber is just there a little bit more than I am. And then she'll ask me, Karina, how tall is he? I don't know. You guys have been sitting down the entire time.
I mean, he's cute here, but he's like 5 foot. And I'm like, what the hell?
Oh my God. That's her 10 at, that's her 10 at 2.
Yep.
Oh
That's
God,
so true. That's so true.
All right, my turn.
My turn.
What is one word to describe who you are?
Oh, who I am.
Yeah.
Well, so I always say that because my grandma used to say this to me and she used to call me uninhibited. And I really feel like that kind of grows, is, I'm just going to stick with that and embrace it because what you see is what you get. I am who I am. Not like Jesus, but you know what I mean? Like I am who I say I am. And I don't know. I just like to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, for how long as I want to do it. And so that's kind of,
I stop you.
yeah, that's, if you could make me a shirt that could say uninhibited, that would be awesome.
Ooh, okay.
I'm
You're
just
on.
saying, if you
No
have
problem.
any more, if you have any more U's and N's and all that stuff.
All right. Not a problem. I got enough materials to like a dozen tops. It's not even funny.
Oh, that would be awesome. I would love
I got one for our friend who's going through the divorce. I'll have to tell you the topic.
Okay. Oh, I cannot wait.
Because it's not good for the show.
Okay. You should put a couple of
Okay, I love
it.
uninhibited, and it goes back to all the different uninhibited, unfiltered,
Yeah.
very truthful
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
and just relationships overall.
Yes. I've had a lot of relationships. And I'm very quick. You remember my theme song used to be Another One Bites the Dust.
Yeah, you did. And you play that proudly too.
I do. And like I said, I was a little bit less, I'm more filtered now, but definitely less filtered then. But I'm still going to speak my mind. And if I don't like something, I'm going to say it.
Yeah, you are. I come in with a hammer.
Yes. Well, nowadays, you see, knowing your audience, nowadays I ask you, okay, how do you want me to present this? Like, and then I say, have you talked to so-and-so?
Or you also say, okay, don't take this the wrong way. I just need to get it out.
Yeah, yes.
And you actually don't need to do that because you are who you are, uninhibited. It lands how it lands.
Yeah, it does. And if you know me,
it's been almost 20 years.
Yeah, well, shoot, that's true. And if you know me, I'm coming from a good place.
Exactly.
So it is what it is.
We wouldn't be doing this if I didn't get you.
That's true.
You get me.
That's very true. Yep. We get each other. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. I love it.
You're welcome, people. Okay, I think you have a question for me.
I do. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Excuse me. I do. I'm sorry. Here, let me just drink this water. It's not wine.
Fresh your throat.
Yes. Okay. So how have your past relationships influenced how you date today?
Ooh, how long we have?
As long as you need, girl.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not the same girl. I think you would agree with me. I'm not the same as I was in my 20s and 30s. I guess people, I'm no longer in my 30s. It's not Maybelline.
It don't crack.
I don't crack. See it, people, you see it. So yeah, I'm not the same person. Do you remember when I was just like afraid to ask questions, like afraid to ask?
I didn't mean to eye roll, but I was like, I remember having to ask them for you when you getting mad.
I know, you sure did. I used to hate bringing them around you. I'm like, fudge.
Well, I was just like, just ask them, get to the point of what they're looking for.
So there was that time in my life when I was just afraid to ask the questions I needed to ask. And my reason was, well, I don't know them that well. There's a time and place to ask those questions. And by the time it was time to ask those questions, they weren't even around anymore. So
you could have just cut out the time frame.
exactly. Absolutely. So today I would say that I get down to the questions right away. There's no time to really waste. And not that I'm rushing through dating. It's just, we're adults, I'm dating people in their 40s, early 50s. They've had their own relationship experiences. So let's just ask questions that we need to ask right now.
Yeah.
Do you believe in something bigger than you?
Right.
What would your friends say about who you are? Mm-hmm. Have you been hurt before? Have you been in love before?
Are you married?
Well, yes, there's that too. Absolutely, there's that too. So all these, questions around relationship, your morals, and how you view life, and do you have a community around you? That's really important for me. Like, I need to know that you're in a community, whether it's friends, sports, children, whatever. You're a loner. I don't know.
Well, I think it's okay if you're a loner, but your happiness should not depend on me being in your life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a great point. Absolutely. And for me to, like, the guy I'm seeing right now, I'm like, I want to meet your best friends. I want to meet your best friends because I want to know they're also a source of, like, they're like a reference for me. How they talk about him, how they all interact together, and then the stories that come out. Like, to me, I'm recording all this stuff in my head.
Right.
So this is why I want to know, do you have a community? I want to, yeah, exactly. Who I'd love to meet, your family. And for me too, I'm like, hey, meet my family, meet my friends. Now, my friends are kind of all over the place nowadays, but there's always Zoom.
True. Which I'm still waiting for a longer Zoom.
Yeah, I know. We have to establish that. Okay. Yeah. No. Noted. Okay, so something just sparked my mind when you went like this.
Yeah. Oh.
The list.
Yes.
My list used to be like 30, 40 different items. And a lot of it had to do with physical appearance.
Oh.
Yeah, it did. Like height and race and job. And I mean, you have to be employed, obviously, but yeah. There was just a whole bunch of stuff on there that don't even have a place in my list today. My list today is 1 page long. It's probably 12 things on there. Yeah. Really? It's about like community. It's are you a family person? Do you believe in something or someone bigger than you? Are you interested in my world? Are you asking me questions? Are you bringing me into your world?
Right.
Like things like that help me see how grounded the person is. So that's what I would say is sort of the difference between, not the difference, but how my past relationships are preparing me to be today.
Can I ask you a side question to that? Okay. Out of curiosity, what would Karina today tell her 20 self-year-old or 30 self-year-old back then?
Girl, snap out of He ain't all that.
Yes.
Boy, bye.
Yes. Yes. That's right.
Bye, bye, bye.
I love it. I love it. Yes. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
That's a great question. That was a really good question.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Okay. I think I got the last one for you, my friend. Tell us how long you've been married and the most surprising thing you learned about marriage.
So let's see. I've been married for will be 10 years this year.
Are we gonna have a party?
We're gonna renew our vows, yeah.
July, right? July 27th? 26th.
Yeah.
I was real close. I was real close.
You were. So we are what was your other question? How long have you been? Oh, what's the most surprising thing? That's a really good question. And there's a lot. I couldn't just say one thing. It takes a lot of compromise where, you hear that word and you hear people say that who have been married for a long time. Cause I always ask, hell, how'd you do it? You know what I mean? Like, how'd you make it? And so I think you just have to be willing to compromise, not your values for somebody, but I guess I don't always have to be right about everything. If I can at least be right about 95% of the time.
Okay, that sounds more like Amber.
Yeah, see, I'm a work in progress. But definitely the compromise has been something that I've also learned to tone some of the things that I say down because I actually care about the person who I'm with. So where I would say something normally and not care if I hurt his feelings or not, I try not to do that. Not that he gets his feelings hurt, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I also think it's different with kids too, right? Because when he yells at the kids, it's very much different than I take it differently. So there's a kind of just like I don't know, compromise is just the best word I can think of, really, because you have to be also willing to grow with that person, because I'm not the same person that I started when we started dating. There's a lot of things that have changed, that I've changed, which is good. Some of it it makes me mad, but
Okay, can you name one thing that you had to change? And
my mouth.
yeah.
My mouth, like what comes out my mouth cannot be as sharp as it used to.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Your mouth to me, when it comes to all of this, is a gift. Like it's a gift. It's hard to take sometimes, but it's a gift.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it's helped me to be where I am today. Like your perspective has influenced my perspective. And I think my perspective has influenced yours as well.
For sure.
But yet in a marriage, in a marriage world,
yeah, it's
that same thing. You have to adjust. Control. Oh, control. Yes.
Control. Also, I don't want my kids to hear me talking a certain way to, who somebody they also look up to, so I've had to adjust that as well. Yeah. So, well, sometimes I can't hold it in. I'm a working.
You ask for grace. Yep, no one's perfect.
Right. And
tomorrow's a new day.
Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow, right. Maybe something else that comes out of me.
Yesterday was a learned lesson.
Yes.
That might get repeated again. That's
right. That's right.
Oh my God. I am looking forward to this show.
Me too.
Because I would love for us to talk about some of the topics we plan.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking forward to.
Sex.
Yeah.
Sex.
Now, why sex?
Well,
Why are you looking forward to that topic?
I'm a Scorpio, so it's just ingrained in me. um, I'm excited to also talk about like how sex has changed, you know, from when I was dating, even when I was dating my husband to now, and when kids and things like that. I think that's important because I didn't understand that it changes when you're married. So
Can't wait for you to. I can't wait to talk about it. And I'm sure it's very true. I mean, and you're a working professional, you have your own business.
Right.
On top of all that. So
yeah. So it's a lot. It's not the first thing that's on my mind, but I still love it.
Sex. Oh, got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's like my favorite thing. I mean, outside of my kids and family. So when we can find a time. What about you? What's your favorite topic?
My favorite topic? What I'm looking forward to. You and I jotted down some ideas, and at the top of this recording, I said that one of the ways that dating perspective is influenced for me is through romantic comedies and other hopeful movies. So there's that. I know we're framing some of our topics around how things out there in the world inform people about what is love, what's a good relationship, what's a healthy relationship. So I'm looking forward to talking about that through that perspective, like movies and posters and messages. And we're so high tech with Twitter and other platforms. But the one I really am looking forward to is around the same thing, but from the Disney movies we grew up with.
Oh God. That's I love you because it's like you're so innocent and I cannot wait to have that conversation.
I'm being honest. Right?
Well, that's what we're here
honest. For. I grew up watching these Disney movies and they jack me up. Jack me up.
Well, hope springs eternal.
Yes, right? That's true. That's true. Something to look forward to. I hear you. It jacked me up.
Yeah. I cannot wait to talk about that because exactly which instant I'm going to bring up when I came into your house. So I cannot wait.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
We'll be talking about that. No, absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to learning about old school love, old school relationships.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I think it's still out there. It's just camouflage by new school love. Yeah. So we'll talk about that.
That's going to be a really good podcast. I'm excited about that one too, because it's going to be fun to see the differences between the two. And whatever, what people do nowadays is not nearly what they did back in the day. So
absolutely not. I'm gonna do my research on that too.
I know you are. I know you're gonna have some stats.
Gotta have some stats.
Oh,
Gotta do it.
I love it. Awesome.
All right. So it's been fun. We want to close?
Yeah,
close us out.
Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy our topics today, what we're going to be bringing to you guys. Hopefully you guys will also make sure that if you're on YouTube or the podcast, make sure that you subscribe, add the notification bell. We're going to be doing these once a week on Apple, Spotify. We also have, if you're on TikTok, we're on TikTok and Instagram as Damn Perspectives. And if there's something else that you guys want to hear about, a topic you want us to discuss, please feel free to comment or email us at damnperspectives@gmail.com. And I'm excited. We finally did it, Mama. We did it.
Yeah, we did. Woo woo. Good job, love. All right, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.